I'm Eamon Murphy, local reporter here at the Oval for the Irish Cup final between the Welders and Coleraine. Now, the defending champion Welders come into the game after European disappointment. And Aussie villain, can the Welders make up for the disappointment with a win here today? Who cares? Who cares? I don't. You know, we've been spent all week drowning our sorrows. And, we only turned up because we were just down the street at a pub and thought we'd come and play the final for a laugh. You know, I mean, the players are hungover. I feel like I've slept face down in the kitty litter for a month. And, who cares? Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 15, Episode 12 here at H&W Welders as we try and win the European Champions League with our Northern Irish club. And today, it's not the final we wanted, but it's the final we've got. It's the Irish Cup final against Coleraine. Hopefully, we'll end the season on a high after the lows of our Europa League semi-final defeat last episode. We'll also have our end-of-season awards. We'll see who you guys have voted as your player of the season and goal of the season as well. We've scored a lot of goals, a lot of good goals this year, so I'm looking forward to that. But let's not waste any time. There's nothing to catch you up on off the field since last episode. We're expecting a 4-4-1, one from Coleraine here. And this is the team that we're sending out. We're going more or less with our strongest team. So it's Young in goal. Actually, where's McGurk? He can play again now. I know he's injured still. I forgot he was injured. So it's Young in goal. It's Surgeon, Ordonez, Octavio, and Kavanagh as the back four. Kamani and Thompson in midfield. Mladenov, you'll see he's unhappy. Apparently, I promised him we'd strengthen the coaching team, and he wants that before the start of off-season. So hopefully that'll take care of itself through the summer. I'm sure it'll be fine. But he plays down the right with Armstrong and McKay. Sims is going to get the start up top. He's been playing really, really well as a deep lying forward. So I want to show him to you guys basically in this role. We need to make a decision on what we do with him for next season. He scored 19 goals. But we've also got McCracken, who scores goals for fun. Giovanni Fitzpatrick obviously scores a lot of goals. And obviously we have both the McDades, Liam, who potentially could be quite good, and Aaron McDade, who we know has been a goal-scoring god for us for a number of seasons. So we've maybe got some decisions to make up front. So let's see what Sims does and see what you guys think of him. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. Ewan Medley, who we used to have in goal, Curtis Coyle, who we used to have at centre-back, are both in their lineup. Anybody else there I recognise? Giuseppe Cantini, he came through our academy. And Jason Dillon, the left winger, we did see him a couple of times in the first team as well. So a few of our old boys have shown up here at Coleraine. Expect to see a much better performance from you today. Yeah, I mean, we don't want to go on too much about last episode, but when you look at the XG afterwards, it was very, very even. So, yeah, it's all a little bit disappointing, obviously, but they have, world-class players, elite players in their team. I think they were fourth in La Liga when I checked after the game. So, they were a very good side. So, it's, disappointing, obviously, but we'll go again next season. We'll, of course, have our summer transfer special next episode, so that'll be a big one. I think we more or less, it's the same as it has been in previous summers. Now, I've got a little bit of work to do here defensively early on. And Young, wow, though that was a good free kick. And inside the opening minute, we found ourselves a goal down. Now, what we don't want is to let the final slip away from us here. We've already lost one final this season in the League Cup final, of course. It's a good free kick, isn't it? We don't want to lose a second one. Although, ironically enough, the prize money might actually help Coleraine. They're going into Europe next season, so they would get a bit of extra prize money. Ironically enough, it might actually help them, which will indirectly help us. But we want the trophy, don't we? But yeah, I think that the key this summer, as much as anything, is going to be keeping hold of the players we want. We want to try and get McKay back if we can. Mladenov is there. It's horrible goalkeeping from Ewan Medley. And, that's why he's not playing for the Welders anymore. And McKay, in what could be his last game for us, Fulham don't want to loan him back, and last time we tried to make an offer to keep him back next year, we were able to convince Fulham to let him come back. He didn't want to, which is obviously a bit of a pain in the backside, but there we go. Hopefully, we've got options. We've got Surak, who's a good player, and we've got the youngster that we signed. So there's options there. We're not completely done if he does decide that he doesn't want to. Oh, that's not good from Kamani. But obviously, we'd rather have him back and go from there. And Young with a good save. Let's maybe just demand a little bit more from our boys here. And for once, it looks like the Welders have shown up. We've sold out half a stadium, it looks like. The plastics have shown up in Northern Ireland for once. Armstrong. Armstrong loses out. It's hacked clear. Picked up by Octavio. Kamani has it now. He gets it wide there for Surgeon. Surgeon down the line for McKay. Sims is in there. Can he get pulled back to him? Oh, it's gone down for a penalty. It'll be Mladenov with the penalty kick. And he's been a little bit of a mixed record from the old penalty spot, has Mladenov. He's missed a few, he's scored a few, and in the big occasion, he scores it. And the Welders go ballistic in their half of the stadium. A 15th of the season for Mladenov. Not bad, considering he didn't show up to the end of January. And a full season of him next year would be very, very nice, particularly if he would be happy for us. I'm sure he'll come around. I'm sure it'll be fine. He'll get over it naturally, or typically, because we're always improving our reputation and also our just with the money we can offer for wages. And we've gone back to 2-2, and we might just need to give this a focus. It's a much more even game than we were anticipating, which is good, I suppose. You know, I mean, this is our strongest team as well, so if Coleraine are able to do this to us, then hopefully they'll be able to do it when they get into Europe themselves next season. And, yeah. Ideally, though, they wouldn't be doing it to us right now. Let's maybe just drop that back to standard. I don't know that that's the problem. Both teams have been pretty ruthless in front of goal. You wouldn't say we're in trouble. We're not playing badly, and McKay has picked up an injury. To come off, it could be a pulled groin, so that could be him done. We'll wait till half time. We'll get Sirok on for him. The Sims experiment, I mean, he's not putting his best foot forward for you, is he? As McKay loses out there, and Octavio wins it back. Kamani, he's got Thompson with him. Kamani is not having a good day in there. Yeah, are we just being a little bit sloppy, I wonder? Thompson wins it back for us, though. Here we go. Armstrong on the ball for Sims. Back to Armstrong. And what is that from Armstrong? Yeah, it's not good, is it? And now we're going to find ourselves behind at full time, and at half time, I should say. And it's off the crossbar. Kavanagh is there to prevent this shot coming instantly back in. And he does win it back. It's been a good first half for the neutral, hasn't it? Not a good first half for the Welders, though. I'm going to say, let's maybe go with unlucky. I'm always a little bit hesitant to say I'm not happy because we don't tend to respond well to that. So what we will do, we have to take off, what's his face? This guy, McKay. I've completely blanked there, McKay. So we'll bring Sirok on for him. All right, I think what we might do, we'll look to raise this tempo up a little bit. We'll leave Sims on. We'll give him a chance while we're playing at a higher tempo. And that actually might suit him a little bit better, being he's a deep lying forward. If we get it forward quicker to him, he might find himself with a little bit more space to work in. Because this has not been his finest showing, that's for sure. But Armstrong's not playing well. No one's playing particularly well. All right, we've got a free kick here. Armstrong goes over to take it. We know he can score from almost anywhere. He gets it on target. It's a stunner. And just like the opening goal for Coleraine, it's in the back of the net from almost the same blade of grass, actually. It's 3-2. It's a really, really good goal. Let's praise them. Oh, it's stunning, as a matter of fact. It's a really, really good goal. And, well, that gives us the lead back. And credit to Coleraine. They're giving us a really tough game here, aren't they? Kavanagh with a throw. Can we get a fourth goal that would surely seal it for us? It's in the middle towards Sirok. Surgeon has it. He's got a little bit of space. He unleashes. It's there for Mladenov, and Mladenov can't tap it in for the winner. All right, we're going to get rid of some guys here that aren't playing well. So Kamani, off you go. DeLauro can come on for you. And Sims, well, he's not covered himself in glory there, as I said, has he? I'm wondering if usually I don't play Sims in front of Armstrong, and maybe that has affected him. Here we go with DeLauro. Back out there for Armstrong in space. Can he whip across in? We've got players in there. It can't miss. It's Mladenov with the second. It is now 4-2 with 6 or so minutes to play. And that is going to be the final. But it's been hard fought. They really, really made us work for this. And, well, after the disappointment of Europe, it's good to see that we could be challenged like this and sort of come through. But, yeah, there we go. It could be a last game for Sergio. I don't know if he's coming back next season. But with just a minute and a bit to go, it would be a nervy ending if they were to get one now. But we don't have to worry about that, I don't think. We're over the allotted 4 minutes. And Armstrong will get it short there for De Lauro. De Lauro loses out, but it's not enough time for him to score 2, even if they get 1 here. Cantini, formerly of our parish. Good ball forward there, but De Lauro sweeps back in beautifully, cleans up the mess. And when you're ready, ref, we'll collect our trophy. There it is. Well, not as easy as we would have liked, but an expected win in the final, which is always good. And, well, a nice way to end the season, even if it wasn't exactly what we wanted. We're league champions, we're cup champions. What else did we win? Did we win the Antrim Shield? I can't remember if we won the Antrim Shield or not. We lost the League Cup. I think we got knocked out of the Carabao Wafer early on. But there we go. Robbie Young as captain. First time I think he's lifted a trophy, other than the league, of course. So a decent end to the ceiling. Mladenov he got a hat-trick, did he? There you go. I missed that completely. I thought he only had 2 before that. But Armstrong with a wonderful free kick as well. And despite going behind after 40-odd seconds, we've still managed to lift the trophy, which is good. So Harlan and Wolf Welders lift the Irish Cup. We celebrate a treble. It doesn't really matter because the season's done anyway. Money in the bank. Another Irish Cup for the Welders. That is now 4 in the last 5 years. And Mladenov with a hat-trick to get it done for us. So excellent stuff. And Octavio wants a new contract. Can you sack your agent for me, please, mate? Although $6,000 a week isn't too bad. But he's going to sack his agent. That's the sort of power we wield around here. Guys, it's time for the end of season awards. So wait right here and we will be back for that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the H&W Welders end of season award. Thank you everybody. Thank you, you're too kind. Thank you and good evening and welcome to the end of season awards for H&W Welders. And it was, again, I thought this was going to be our year. Semi-finals in Europe. But, well, a nice exciting cup final to round things off. Another league title. So it's not all bad news. And semi-finals of Europa League, you know, we would have taken that, I think, at the start of the year, wouldn't we? So the boys have been fantastic this year. Let's thank them for their efforts with a big round of applause. Well done, boys. Maybe just, you know, one more game, one more win next season. So the first award this evening is the Golden Pen, awarded to this season's signing of the year. And, well, he was here on loan last year, made it permanent last summer for $4.7 million. And he's been brilliant ever since, banging in the goals in Europe for us as well. So the Golden Pen goes to Ross McGurk. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to the player with the worst discipline this season. And this guy, he does a good job. Picks up the bookings for us as well. 10 yellow cards. The Golden Card goes to Matthew Kavanagh. The next award is the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player with the best pass completion. And this guy is, well, he's taking over from Nathan Lewis, picking up the award. A 97% pass completion rate. That is ridiculous. The winner is Ross McGurk. The next award is the Golden Spoon, awarded to the man who feeds the strikers, the man with the most assists. And this guy, well, I think it could turn into a bit of an appreciation evening for him tonight. He broke the club record, 28 assists this season. The winner is, of course, Anthony Armstrong. The next award is the Golden Anchor, awarded to that player that we can rely on, the player with the highest average match rating. And, well, I hope he hasn't taken his seat. An average match rating of 8.15 over the season. That is just insane. The Golden Anchor goes to Anthony Armstrong. The next award is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, this season's best young player. And, well, a name we haven't seen win the award, I don't think, before. And one that is very, very worthy of it. And one that we would love to see back in a Welders shirt again next season. So the Golden Soother for this season goes to Martin McKay. The next award is the Aaron McDade Tribute Award, also known as the Golden Boot for this season's top scorer. And, well, it's no surprise who's won it. The award is named after him after all. 31 goals this season. Congratulations, Aaron McDade. The next award is one that means a lot to everybody at the club. It is the Viewers Player of the Year for the best player as voted by you watching at home. And we had 4 excellent nominees, 2 that were neck and neck in terms of nominations. And when it came to votes, there wasn't much separating them either. But with 50% of the vote, maybe a surprise winner. The winner is Ross McGurk. Now, before we get to announcing this season's Player of the Year, we do need to acknowledge the Team of the Season. So if you just direct your eyes up to the board, you will see the goalkeeper is Robbie Young. The back 4 is Oliveira, Ordonez, McGurk, and Kavanagh. The midfield duo is Kamani and De Lauro. Your wingers are McKay and Mladenov. What a signing he was. The number 10 is, of course, Armstrong. And the striker is Mr. Goal himself, Aaron McDade. Congratulations, guys. You've all had wonderful, wonderful seasons. So now it's time for the big one. It is time to award the Golden Star for this season's Player of the Year. And, well, there's only really one man, isn't there? I know the Viewers Player may have gone elsewhere, but there was one guy that was superb this year, a standout, and was doing it in Europe as well, which is not something we've seen from a homegrown player before. And, well, it was a joy to watch. So the Golden Star for this season's Welder of the Year is Anthony Armstrong. So there we go. Congratulations to Anthony and the rest of the winners this evening. It's going to be a big summer for us at Tillysburn, and hopefully, well, we can make a final, even win that final next year. But it's a big ask, you know. We're only a small club and we are punching above our weight, but we'll do our best. Very, very best indeed. Hopefully we'll see all these guys back again next season. Summer is always a bit of a bastard trying to stop players from getting poached away from us. But I will do my best. I look forward to seeing you all at Tillysburn. Thank you all for turning up tonight in the auditorium. Thank you for you watching at home. And I will see you next season at Tillysburn. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Thank you. So there we go, end of season awards are done for the season. Let's have a quick look and review our season. In terms of signings, Mladenov is rated as a B+ by the board. McGurk signing of the year, difficult to argue, rated as a B. Ordonez as an A-. Moreau, I think we've still got more to see from him. He is rated at a C. Sims, an A+. We got him on a free, and, well, he didn't put his best foot forward, did he, in that final, but... yeah, well, we'll see. If there's a bid that comes in for him, we might look to move him on. Wilson Oliveira was an A signing. I'm wondering again, he's not really the sort of player that's going to take us anywhere in Europe, is he? So maybe we look to cash in on him and get somebody else in. Yurik Meyer, he's a promising fullback, C+. He's one for the future. If he comes off, he comes off. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Bittner, who of course is joining us on a permanent, he's only rated as a D, but that's fine. Giolani Fitzpatrick, a C+. That's probably a lot to do down with the fee. Yeah, mainly due to the fee. But I thought he did quite well for us in some of those big European games. So definitely a player we want to hang on to. Liam McDade is, well, he will see more from him hopefully in time to come. Gary McBride, we didn't see too much of, but did okay in the few games that he played. It's the lack of pace that's really going to hurt him. He's about as mobile as I am, I think. Andre Luis, I think we'll see more of him next season. He is training on not too badly. And the other one is Mark Maguire. Again, we paid $3.5 million for him, and he is starting to train on nicely as well. And again, next season, I think we might see some more of him. Is there anybody else? Oh, and Alfonso, of course, who was unable to play this season because we were his third club, but he'll come in next season, especially if we don't get Maguire back. And, well, we can see he's actually... is he better than Maguire already? Let's just take a little detour here and do a comparison. McKay. So McKay in the blue is still better, but there's definitely a lot of potential there for Alfonso, isn't there? So yeah, that might work out okay for us. Transfers out. Did anybody do anything? Not really. Brady, Mr. T, Joe Kidd, they all played games, but not particularly well. Picasso ended up at Frosinone. We saw a Kesey, and we come across him a couple of times. Amstado's on the bench at Porto. So yeah, no one really looks like they went on and did anything spectacular. Season results, well, the league, we won that at Cantor again, a B- for that. The Champions League, tough group. Arsenal actually have gone all the way to the final. And I think Barcelona got to the semis. So, you know, we didn't have a very easy group there at all. Europa League, I really thought we were going to do it again. But, well, so it's the furthest we've got. I think we got to the semi-finals of a Euro 2 a few seasons back. So, obviously, a competition up. That would be our best European performance. The All-Ireland Cup, again, Dundalk, we just can't beat them for some reason. The Peaky Blinders, we just saw, we won that. The League Cup, we fell to Larne in the final. The Antrim Shield, we won. And the UEFA Cup, we fell relatively early on in that one to Livingston. Moments to remember, the biggest win, 11-0 against Ballina Millard. A match to remember was a 9-0 against poor Ballina Millard. What do we do to them? And the goal of the season, which we'll come back to, but the game has given it to one of McCracken's 4 goals against Glentoran. The finances, I really want this reputation. I don't understand why reputation is so low. 3 stars is fine, but we have state-of-the-art training facilities. We've made the semi-finals of the Europa League. Surely we should be pushing up to 3.5, 4 star. We were beating 4-star clubs in Europe, so that's a little bit frustrating. You can see the finances there. It's all roughly the same. Broadcast revenue's down a little bit, but I think we still have some Champions League money that we'll get once that final's been played. 119 shirts sold. Unsurprisingly, Armstrong is the top seller. Mladenov is up there, as is Fitzpatrick, McCracken, and McDade. I'm assuming Aaron McDade, 37. I don't know whose number is who there. Team of the year, it's always taken from the league, but it's difficult to argue too much. Oliveira in the league is brilliant. He's an attacking wingback that can just run riot. So yeah, difficult to argue on anything based on that. Mladenov getting in there despite coming at the end of January. And the accolades, well, I won a few things myself. Armstrong, we saw, was Fans Player of the Year. McKay was Young Player of the Year. Let's hope he comes back. McGurk Signing of the Year. Goal of the season we'll come back to. Goal scorer again was McDade, that always is. Armstrong, now he's 28 assists. It was a new club record. He's taken that away from William McQuaid, whose record was 26. He also had 13 Man of the Match awards, which is something we give out on the night. The average rating, it wasn't 7.2 for Robbie Young. It was at Armstrong's, whatever it was I gave out in the awards. I'm not having that. 7.2. That is barely makes the top 20, I don't think. And Kamani, most passes completed in 90 minutes. He runs the show for us in there, doesn't he? Does really well. So other records to go. Armstrong's 13 Man of the Match awards was a record. McQuaid has added to his league appearance records, and McDade has added to his goal record. So McDade, 254 goals. Now, he has not played that many games. 235. That's in total, so he's actually played even less than that for 3 goals. He is just an absolute freak. And the goal record will probably end up being higher than our appearance record. And that is, well, it's ridiculous, isn't it, to be honest? So there we go. That is how everything played out there. Let's have a look and see what else we've got here. The team of whereas the team of 2027, which is, 8 years ago now. A few names there. Lee Cundell. What's happening with Lee Cundell? He's retired. Didn't do much after us. Sobawale, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Melvin Lambert, Hoole. Yeah, some good old names there, isn't there? A few of them still kicking around. Jay Williams, he was a good defender, wasn't he, Jay Williams? 32 now and playing at Swansea Uni. But anyway, there's some of the names of the past there. Squad performance analysis, actual goals was a little bit higher than XG, but our expected goals were still 124. Our expected points was over 100, and obviously we were expected to finish first with those sorts of numbers. Everything there looks fine. 3rd qualifying round of Champions League and win the league. That is the same as it always is. Squad dynamics, we can see them there. McDade, McQuaid, and Armstrong are the team leaders. Ideally, we'd like Young, or who's the vice captain now? I can't even think who the vice captain is, but we'd like them to be a team leader, but that's fine as it is. We'll do the end of team meeting off camera, and this is the squad report. And again, we can look into that a little bit more next episode. on the summer transfer special. We can see what the game thinks is our best 11. And it's not far off, to be fair, but I think we've got a few better players that can come in and out of the game there. But that brings us now to goal of the season. I'll put up the where's the best 11. Oh, we set a record for goals in the cup as well, so hooray for us on that. Where is the team of season review? Where are they now? Where's the best 11? I can't see the best 11, so we'll put up the squad stats, and we'll go with let's go with appearances, and you can kind of see how everybody did there based on appearances. As I go through goal of the season, as you know how this works by now, there'll be the McCracken goal the game gave, plus 3 others I deem worthy. There'll be a link at the top of the description, similar to goal of the season. Click on that, vote on your favourite goal, and there'll be a few honourable mentions before that as well. So thank you for watching this season. We're getting closer to something in Europe, if not the Champions League. I'll see you next time out for the transfer special. I don't have a budget as of yet, but we'll certainly be trying to just get the little finishing touches we need to this squad, I think, and hopefully keeping our best players like Armstrong and co. But until next time, guys, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. Take care. And here are our top 4 goals of the 34-35 season. Don't forget to vote for your favourite.